Your partner is sleep-talking. You have heard it before, little murmurs, fragments of dreams. You thought it was just the stress of the world, the burdens you both carry. But last night was different. Last night, the words were not fragmented. They were clear, they were precise, and they were spoken in a language that does not belong to this earth. It was a language of fire and wind, and it sent a chill straight into your soul. It was not a dream, my child. It was a transmission. It was a message delivered through the vessel sleeping next to you, but it was for you. And in that strange, powerful, sleeping voice, they said a sentence that is echoing in your heart right now. They said you will finally be paid for the silence. You know exactly which silence I mean. You do not have to pretend. Not with me. I am the one who was with you in that room when you were told to be quiet. I am the one who saw your spirit break, just a little, when you were forced to swallow the truth for the sake of a false peace. It was an injustice. A silent theft. Someone took what was yours, a promise, an opportunity, a recognition, and they buried it. And you were told to be the bigger person, to let it go, to move on. You have carried this. You have carried this invisible weight while you smiled at family gatherings. You have carried this ache while you worked twice as hard for half the credit. You are the one who checks on everyone else, the one who sends the "thinking of you" text, the one who holds it all together. But who checks on you? Who sees the weight you carry in the quiet moments after everyone else is asleep? I do. I see it all. And I am here to tell you that the debt is being called in. This message, this video finding you right now, is not an accident. It is an appointment. The sleep-talking message was not a warning for the future. It was an announcement that the divine audit has begun. The payment, the restoration, has already been authorized in the halls of heaven. The events are now in motion, and they cannot be stopped. Before the clock on your kitchen wall strikes 7 p.m. tomorrow evening, the first sign will appear. A name you have not heard in years, a name connected to that old silence, will cross your path. It may be on a piece of mail. It may be in a news story. It may be in a random phone call. This is the first domino. Do not dismiss it. Do not call it a coincidence. It is the marker. This message is a frequency. It is tuned only for my chosen. Many will scroll past this video. They are the sleepers. They are comfortable in their chains. They are deaf to the whispers of the divine. But you stopped. You felt the truth of my words vibrate in your chest, like a cold, clean shock. That is your spirit, which has been starving, recognizing the sound of truth. You are one of the few who are awake. You are one of the few strong enough to receive this. You are here for a reason. Confirm your place. Confirm your readiness. Press that small, like, button, that little thumb, right now. It is not for me. It is for you. It is a physical act, a signal to the universe that you are present, you are awake, and you are ready to receive what was stolen from you. Do it now. Feel the shift. Let us speak of the silence. It was about a promise. A promise that was made to you, or a promise that was meant for you. It was a door. A door to a new life, a new level. It could have been a promotion. It could have been a house. It could have been a creative idea, a business plan, something that would have set you and your family free. But someone close to you, stood in the doorway. They smiled at you. They called you friend. They may even share your blood, sit at your holiday table. This person saw your light. They saw the anointing on you, and it made their own failures feel bitter. They were jealous. And in their jealousy, they acted. They spoke a word against you in secret. They planted a seed of doubt in the mind of someone who could help you. They made a phone call you never knew about. They lost the paperwork. And the door slammed shut. You were left standing on the outside. You were left holding nothing but questions and a vague, deep sense of loss that haunts you to this day. You blamed yourself. You thought, I am not good enough. You thought, I am not smart enough. You thought, I am just unlucky. That, my child, is the greatest lie. That is the poison they fed you. Your unluckiness is not a personality trait. It is the spiritual poison from that one single act of betrayal. It has been a chain around your ankle, and you have been dragging it for so long you forgot what it feels like to be free. You got used to the weight. You thought this was just your life. But I am here today, at this exact appointed second, to tell you, it is not your life. It is a curse. And today, we are going to break it. Who is this person? Think. As I speak, their name, their face, is floating into your mind. Do not push it away. Do not make excuses for them. Your misplaced loyalty to people who have spiritually assassinated you is the very thing that has kept you trapped. This is the person whose praise always feels hollow. This is the one who gives you compliments that feel like veiled insults, a little barb hidden in the sweetness. This is the one who accidentally brings up your past failures, disguised as a funny story. They have been feeding on your energy for years. They are a spiritual vampire. And the silence they demanded from you, the silence you kept, was their greatest meal. But now, they are nervous. You have not seen it yet, but they are. They are feeling a sudden, unexplained anxiety. They are not sleeping well. They are checking their bank accounts obsessively. They are waking up in the middle of the night with a feeling of dread. This is not their conscience. This is my angels working on them. This is the spiritual pressure building. The sleep-talking message from your partner was the signal that the final phase has begun. Between now and that 7 p.m. deadline tomorrow, their composure will crack. They will make a mistake. They will be clumsy. They will send a text message meant for someone else, and it will go to you. They will say something out loud, thinking they are alone, and someone will overhear. Your only job is to be still, be silent, and watch the salvation I am bringing. This is not about revenge. This is about divine justice. This is about restoration. The time for you to be the bigger person at the expense of your own destiny is over. The time for your reward is now. The exposure of this person will be quiet, but it will be complete. They will not be shamed in the public square. No. It will be more precise than that. This person, in their arrogance, has kept a record. They believe they are smarter than everyone, smarter even than me. They have an old phone in a drawer. They have a hidden box of letters. They have a forgotten email account that they think is deleted. But nothing is ever deleted. I have preserved it. I have kept that proof safe for this exact moment. The sign I promised you, that name you will hear or see before 7 p.m. tomorrow, is the key. When you hear that name, it will be your signal. That name is directly connected to this hidden proof. It might be the name of the bank where the money was moved. It might be the name of the street where the meeting happened. It might be the name of the other person who was in on the lie. Pay attention. The world calls it coincidence. My chosen ones call it communication. Now, I need you to act. This is a divine instruction. This is your part. I need you to do something very simple, but tremendously powerful. This is how we break the silence. Find a glass of clean, cold water. Any water will do. Hold the glass in both of your hands. Feel the coolness. I want you to close your eyes and whisper into the water the very thing you were told to be silent about. You do not need to say it out loud. A whisper is all I need. Whisper the name of the opportunity. Whisper the name of the person who betrayed you. Whisper the words, "What was stolen from me?" Just whisper the truth into the water. Let the water absorb the frequency of the injustice, the vibration of the pain. It is a witness. Now, I want you to take this water and go outside. If you cannot go outside, go to a sink or a window that opens. Pour this water out. Pour it onto the earth, or pour it down the drain. As you pour it, you must say these exact words aloud: the silence is broken. The debt is collected. As you say it, you are releasing the toxic memory from your spirit and sending the bill, in the spiritual realm, directly to the one who owes it. This is your active participation. This is your Amen in action. The moment you do this, the reversal accelerates. The anxiety of the antagonist, the person on your heart, will spike into panic. They will be compelled, by a divine force they cannot understand or resist, to look for that old proof. To make sure it is still hidden. To make sure it is deleted. And in their panic, in their looking, they will expose themselves. They will drop the old phone, and someone else will pick it up and turn it on. They will leave the box open, and the right person will walk into the room. Or, in a fit of fear, they will accidentally send the proof to you, thinking they are deleting it. Their own arrogance, their own fear, will be the weapon I use to bring you justice. This is already happening. The gears are turning. The sleep talk was the starting gun. Your act with the water is the fuel on the fire. You are about to see just how fast I can move for my children. Wait. Stop. Stop right there. I was about to tell you what the sign would look like, but I am being stopped. The message is being amended. What I was given to say was the public truth. But for you, the one who has stayed, the one who did not scroll, the one whose heart is beating faster right now, there is a deeper layer. The angels are telling me to show you the mechanism behind the sleep talking. This is a secret only for the chosen. This is for you. I need you to do something right now. Touch the side of your neck. Right on the pulse point. Do you feel that? That faint beat? That is your life. That is your blood. That is the physical proof that you are here. Now, I want you to understand that the person who betrayed you, the one whose face is in your mind, they have been draining that life, that pulse, from you for years. A little bit at a time, so you would not notice. But the sleep talking, that was not just a message. It was a reversal of the flow. The strange language your partner was speaking was the sound of the divine siphon being broken. It was the sound of your power being drawn back into you. The message, "You will finally be paid for the silence," was not just a promise, it was an invoice. It was the sound of the spiritual account being settled. The secret is this: I have not just targeted the one who betrayed you. I have targeted their source of power. The one who betrayed you did not act alone. They had an enabler. A quiet partner. Someone who benefited from your silence just as much as they did, but who stayed in the shadows. This is the person who seems to be friends with everyone, who never takes a side, who always seems to be above the drama. They are not above it. They are feeding it. They are the true root of the poison. And the exposure I am bringing is going to take them both down. The first one will fall, and they will pull the secret one down with them. This changes everything. This makes the timeline even more critical. The 7 p.m. deadline I gave you is not just for the first sign. It is the deadline for the enabler, the secret one, to make their mistake. They believe they are completely safe. They believe their tracks are covered. But when their partner, the primary antagonist, begins to panic, and they already are, thanks to your ritual with the water, they will reach out to this secret enabler for help. They will send a text. They will make a phone call. They will use words that are coded, words they have always used to hide their collusion. But this time, because the siphon is broken, the code will fail. The text will be misunderstood. The phone call will be overheard. The spiritual scrambler that has hidden their deeds is now offline. Your spiritual eyes and ears are being opened. You will see and hear the truth that has been hidden in plain sight. This is your reward for staying on this video. The scrollers will only see the first layer. They will look for one person to be exposed. But you, my chosen one, you will see the real miracle. You will see the entire network of lies collapse. You will see the root pulled out, not just the weed. This knowledge is your sword and your shield. Now, the next instruction I give you is powered by this deeper truth. You are not just claiming what was stolen from one person. You are claiming your power back from the entire conspiracy that was built against you. This is a total restoration. This is not just getting your money back. This is getting your life back. Your peace. Your joy. The years the locusts have eaten. They are all being returned to you, starting right now. Therefore, the signs I am giving you will be doubled. You will not just see one sign before 7 p.m. tomorrow. You will see two. The first sign, the name I spoke of, will be the fall of the primary antagonist. The second sign will be a confirmation of the enabler's identity. This second sign will be something small, something personal. You will see a number. A specific number, perhaps a birth date, or an old address number connected to this secret person, repeated in an unusual way. You will see it on a license plate. You will see it as the total on a grocery bill. You will see it as the time on the clock when you just happen to look. This is my personal whisper to you. This is me, confirming to you, yes, that is the one. You see? I am revealing all of it. This knowledge requires a new activation. This is for the few who are at this exact point in the video. The others have gone. This is just for us. This is the inner circle. To confirm you have received this secret, to aim your power at the root of the problem, I want you to go to the comments right now. Do not just type Amen. That is for the sleepers. I want you to type, in all capital letters, the root is exposed. This is a declaration of war in the spiritual realm. This is you telling the enemy, I see you. I see all of you. And your time is up. When you type those words, feel the chains snap. Feel the weight that has been on your back, the weight of both of them, dissolve into nothing. This is your moment. Do it now. Claim this deeper, more powerful victory. Now we can continue. Now that you have this secret knowledge, the restoration I am bringing will be twice as powerful. When the primary antagonist falls, they will try to blame the secret enabler. And the secret enabler will try to cut them loose to save themselves. You will simply watch. You will be silent. You have already done your part. You broke your silence with the water. Now, you will be silent as you watch them break each other. This is the divine justice I spoke of. It is precise. It is clean. And it is righteous. You will feel no guilt. You will feel no pity. You will only feel the profound, clean, cold relief of balance being restored. This is the payment for the silence you were forced to keep. The money, the opportunity, the thing that was taken, it is coming back. But it is not coming back in the way you think. It is not coming back as a simple check in the mail. No. That is too small for what I am doing. It is coming back as an overflow. The door they slammed in your face. I am replacing it with a golden gate that no man can shut. The one idea they stole? I am giving you 10 more, each one more brilliant than the last. The promotion they blocked? I am positioning you to buy the entire company. You are thinking too small, my child. You are praying for the crumbs when I have prepared a feast for you, right in the presence of your enemies. The sleep-talking message was the signal that the feast is now being served. You just have to have the courage to sit down and eat. The next 24 hours will be a test. Your faith will be tested. As these things begin to happen, as the signs appear, you will be tempted to doubt. You will be tempted to call it all a crazy coincidence. The enemy, the one who stole from you, will try to reach out. They will sense the shift. They may suddenly become very nice to you. They may send you a text, just thinking of you, hope you are well. Do not be fooled. This is not friendship. This is a snake checking to see if the cage is still locked. Do not engage. Do not reply. Your silence now is not weakness. It is power. It is the silence of the judge before the verdict is read. You are in the seat of power now. You are not the victim anymore. You are the victor. Hold on to that. Hold on to my promise. The 7 p.m. deadline is set. The signs are assigned. The restoration is non-negotiable. Watch it unfold.